YouTube. Got a topical video. Just been watching the Andertons thing. They've got a mad deal on, and by chance my pal popped over yesterday and he was talking about this mad deal. Well, that's got a fair bit of noise to it. The rat pedal. Okay. If I plug something wrong in. If I just go straight in. Yeah. Always happens when you move things about. Something in my pedal board not connecting up right. Yeah, so right now they're doing a deal on PRS amps. So this one here is, well, it's actually got suggested settings on it. This is an HDRX. And I was thinking, it kind of looks like that says Hendrix, doesn't it? I wonder if that's what it is. I wonder if it's a copy of a whatever the Marshall Hendrix is. But this thing was like, the deal on it is like 900 quid or something. It's down to 500, which is pretty good. It's a 20 watt. It's basically exactly kind of amp I like. But it came, you get a free pedal with it if you write away to PRS. And it's like, my pal did what everyone would do, and that was the most expensive of the pedals. It's like £400 pedal, so you end up buying the amp for like 150 quid or something. Assuming you wanted a wind through the trees dual analog flanger, which I will have to do a video of this afternoon, I suppose. I've not even plugged it in yet. I've not even plugged the amp in. I've just found another excuse to use the corker. So, I mean, it's 20 watts. I don't see any cut down things. What we got in front? Oh, grabbing the floor. Present, space, middle. Let's put them all at 5 o'clock at 5. Oh, they'll go from 0 to 10 rather than 0 being in the middle. Treble volume, bass volume, and a bright switch. I'm playing through the Trace Elliott, 3 Celestions, 12s. I would like to have my reverb. Why was the pedal not working? Where was the lead that came out of it? Right. Why was that not working? Set to bass. It's always something stupid. Yeah, so now I've got my reverb on. Yeah. And that's what all the knobs at 12 o'clock, but with the master volume down very low. Looking at the suggested settings, there's Paul's favourite setting, which I can set up so you're talking to that. It's quite good. It's in a cardboard thing, like I can't remember what they called in synthesizers, the overlay. So if I do that, middle to the, I'm not even looking to see what they say, I'm just putting the knobs at the same thing. He's got the master volume at maximum and the treble volume at maximum and the bass volume at maximum, so let's, and that's switched down. So let's not, I don't like the idea of turn. I'm just not going to turn up to volume. That's good, right? Right, and then the next one is, there's only 3 settings, so I'm going to work my way through them. There's 3 of them. Clean. So we've got, I'll just turn the master volume off and just, obviously these will be better when you've got the thing cranked. Well, the knobs are all in different places. Let's just get that turned down to there, and then that to there. Apparently this is like, see when you link the 2 channels on the old Marshalls, and you get the 2 volume controls. Apparently this is like permanently linked to do that. This is this is clean. It can handle the reverb. Really, it's stupid having the amp there. You can't actually see it. That's it there on top of the Softtech playing through that speakers. And the last one was a. This one isn't that different from that one. Again, he keeps having the master volume up at crazy amounts. And it's like, I suppose it does sound better when it's like that. Yeah, that's good. Very Telecaster-y. I want to play a telly through that sound. So, I mean, I assume, obviously I'm not sponsored by anyone, and I'm not by andertons or anything like that, but if you want to send me free guitars, cool. I wonder if maybe they must have not sold well or something, to be honest. I have seen a PRS amp before, but it was a signature series from some heavy metal guy, and I didn't really understand it. This one's kind of more, this is basically, it's kind of like the amp I like, which is, okay, it's 20 watts, so it's maybe slightly on the underside. I like my Softtech, so maybe it's not going to go clean very loud, but saying that, I mean, obviously I've got the master volume barely on, and it's actually sounded pretty good and able to work kind of bright switch. I can just play that sound all day. No, it's an excellent wee amp. Love it. I wonder if it's the same situation I always say with the wee combos one. Cause I noticed in the video I just watched it, it doesn't show you the head, but there's a few amps on in the range thing. But most of them are combos. I think they're all the same price, and it's just the whole thing about, are you better off getting a combo? Assuming it's exactly the same amp, I'd be tempted to get the combo one, because then you don't need a speaker cabinet, or you can. You know, that's what I keep thinking with that one. If I just had the head for the orange, then I would have to use that cabinet. Whereas that one, I can still use it because all the amp's exactly the same. It's still got the same outputs. I wonder if the combo one would be a more sensible thing to do, just in case you're doing a gig and you turn up with your amp and it's like, oh, it's really quite a small pub, and it's like, well, there's not really a point in bringing the 4x12, or, you know, you can just turn up with that. That would play any pub, just with the internal speaker. Whereas that one, you've got to bring the amp. I suppose it's an excuse because you've got to bring the cabinet. No, I really like it. Fidget about with it. Oh, there's another switch. What does that do? High, mid gain. I don't even see that switch. The high mid gain's now off. high mid gain on is the better knob. Preamp section, your tone starts here. Oh dear. I can see it. I think that's an entirely classy little amp. That and a wee fancy speaker cabinet, like a nice speaker cabinet, not like an industrial one. No, maybe not something quite as industrial as that, although I do still quite like that cab. You know, something a bit more classy looking. That wee amp. You've just got a lovely for the house. And I would definitely run that in, well, I'm not in a band just now, but the band I was in, I would definitely use that as a live amp. It would be perfect. Of course, we can get clean if I turn those volumes down to everything at 12. So basically all you do is you just turn the treble volume and the bass volume down a bit and put the master up and then put everything at 12 and it sounds great. That bright switch really helps there. It accepts the rat pedal and likes it. The rat pedal, sometimes amps don't like it, but that did. Amazing that how different that bright switch is. Switches off. It's kind of like just feels like you're putting a filter on it to take away the sound. Mighty impressed. Good amp. It's better. I mean, I don't know. Probably a good amp for like the 900 quid or whatever it is meant to be, but at the half price thing, so that would be if you were giving me £1,000 to go into, I mean, in this case, Andertons, to buy myself a gigging rig for a gig tonight. Definitely be that amp. Well, the combo one, so I didn't have to spend money on a speaker cabinet, and then I could maximise the amount of guitar things. I don't want no pedals. Yeah, be fine. So I wonder, I'd be interested to see what it's like a 380 quid for a flanger pedal. Wind through the trees. So I mean, it sounds a bit mental. I didn't even know PRS made pedals, so I suppose there you go, you get this. So I'll do a wee video of this later on, I think. I don't know if I'll be able to get it out tonight. I can't be bothered. I'll use that amp. I might actually run that amp in a little bit. I'm quite liking it. But it's one of those ones that after having just watched, well, I've not even watched all the Andertons videos, it's only been on for 2 hours. Like, That seems like an awful good deal. Oh no way, that's the one Ian was talking about. So I've got it, and the amp's brilliant. I don't know if I would really want a. I was going to say you could just sell the pedal, but I'd imagine the PRS pedals. Imagine you just bought the amp like last month for like £900, and then you thought, I'll buy the pedal to go with it. So you spent like £1,200. Then you're sitting there looking at it, it's like 500. You're like, you'd probably just buy it anyway. If I needed an amp, that would be the one. I don't need another amp. Does sound phenomenal though. All the tones, all the tone is there. It's like in the corker. The corker's quite a complex instrument. You want to be a Strat? Yeah, so totally approve of that amp, whatever it is, the PRS Hendrix or HDRX 20. I do love amps of this size. They're actually very similar to the Vox AC15 that I just swapped over from that yesterday. It's just cool. I think it's all valves. You can see it's good notes, but you can actually see it. You just look at it, you can see it's the standard. Like the two big. Don't want to get too technical. The two big valves, which are output valves, and then the three wee ones, which are the preamp. Something like that, approximately. It's not actually that heavy either. It weighs half what the Sovtech does, but the Sovtech's Soviet grade tank armour is what it's made of, so maybe that explains it. No, but it's a really good amp. I think the HDRX is definitely it's a Hendrix amp in it. It's what it's meant to be. I've lent my Strat out, so master volume down, treble volume down, can't play any Hendrix. Definitely, the tubes definitely make a difference to how hard you hit the strings or how much you have the volume up. More than any solid state I've come across. Because you can get clean, but it's not really clean. Still clean though. Just by turn Bob and suddenly you've got subscribe.